Good late evening. This is Brother Talik, Reality Temple Ministries on Earth, Operation Exodus, Mississippi, who's an ad assistant to Brother Talik Ibn Rod of this platform called Operation Exodus, Mississippi, and Reality Temple Ministries on Earth. I just want to touch up on, what's going on around the Black conscious community and, what's going on all together with our condition, as descendants of slaves born in America, far as dark-skinned people are concerned in this country. I just want to say this, I'm really at the point right now that I really don't have enough room or tolerance for a bunch of, fakery and, a bunch of, just straight up flip-flop type people, who pretend like they really with the liberation of dark-skinned descendants of slaves born in America, but really, they focus on so many different things and not stand focused on the core, aspect, which is called liberation, that can free us, from the oppression of 400 years of slave servitude and oppression that our people been in this country dealing with since, so history say, 1619. But like I said, at this point in time, I really don't have the room to really keep stomaching, and dealing with these type of individuals. And that's why yesterday I mentioned in one video that assumingly if this Operation Exodus campaign Mississippi don't work out, I'm just going to keep doing what I need to do to better myself and living my life much as possibly as far as in terms of the best way I can. But I see that dealing with our people is hell, and I really don't want to give up on the reality of us being liberated for once and for all from our over 400 year, slave oppressor, but I just have to say that we either gonna be about liberating ourselves for once and for all and, getting on this soul train far as Operation Exodus Mississippi so that we can have something to work with on a large scale that can, get us to where we want to be in terms of all the realities of opportunities that can be accomplished under that umbrella of Operation Exodus Mississippi and not be individualists in terms of focusing on all these other different dissective things such as businesses, and other personal agendas that don't have nothing to do with Operation Exodus Mississippi, and this is the reason why I'm at the point right now that I'd rather just, if I got to just deal with myself or just me and Brother Talik, I do that. If I deal with a whole bunch of other fake individuals, and y'all could, call me what y'all want to call me. No disrespect to those who agree with this platform and is on board with this platform beside myself and Brother Talik. But I'm just speaking about those in terms of who they know who they are. I just leave it at that. But I mean, I could care less what they say or think in regards of what I say. Because at the end of the day, it ain't doing nothing to change the reality of the condition of our people, or where we still find ourselves at right now. At this very moment, even as I'm talking. So I mean, if you want to keep being a slave for eternity, until you go to that place which slave master always promised that you will go to, which is called spiritual heaven somewhere above the clouds or whatever, then, hey, be my guest. But I know I want heaven here on earth, right where I'm at right now, still breathing. Because I don't know what's going to happen when I close my eyes for the last time. And, until we understand and realize that, if Jesus, if Muhammad, if the mothership plane has not arrived in all these years, or 400 plus years since we've been on this sojourn of our struggle in captivity as a people, then why must we keep believing that they gonna come now? I mean, the reality of the matter is that we are living exactly in a fictitious world called fantasy or illusion, which is exactly what it is. Because we playing with our own lives basically right now, not realizing or not caring to realize that these Caucasians who are in power and that's controlling things, no matter how much we call them devils or serpents or whatever we choose to refer to them as, they still running shit. Excuse my French, but they still running things in this nation as well as around the world. And if they want to actually force us back into what they call chattel slavery, it ain't nothing we could do about it. Just like if they wanted to decide right now to take us to them FEMA camps that they got waiting on us across America and the mass graves to go with it, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing about that either. And that's just the reality of it. So, I mean, if you don't want to join on board with this, platform called Operation Mississippi and get on board with the Soul Train and let's make this happen, then, so we could take a state and control the politics of that state, which is Mississippi, so we could begin to grow in terms of creating our own reality away from where we're at now as a people, which we still are in captivity, of course. Then we just gonna remain in the same situation we are in, because all this other stuff we tried, far as Islam, Kemetictism, Nubianism, and other religions, it just ain't worked. Egyptology and all that, it just ain't worked. And it's still not working. It's just a feel-good situation for the moment, but it's not doing nothing to change our overall reality as a people. And right now I'm pressed for time. That's why I'm trying to keep it simple as possible with this video. But I would like to, address this issue some more. But we need to really get real about our situation or just simply die. Because we won't be the first nor last civilization to get destroyed. Matter of fact, for those of you that believe in religion, the Bible and Quran talks about civilizations that have been destroyed just within one moment. So we ain't no exception. Even history proves that other civilizations have been destroyed because of incompetency and lack of progress far as humanity goes. And we, as dark-skinned descendants of slaves born in America, is no exception to that rule. So keep playing without, just keep playing. Just keep taking this for a game. Because liberation ain't no game. Revolution ain't no game. Yeah, some of us might even have to die to get to that point of a new reality, away from the reality of where we at now. But hey, I would rather die doing that than die being a coward. And that's just straight up. So like I said, I'm at the point right now, I really don't have time or too much, as far as stomaching and tolerating a bunch of fakeness, whether it's on social media or around me in general, So, for those of you that may be offended, take it how you want, but the truth is the truth. And like I say, I like to give shout outs to my brother Talik, and also Sister Rashida Strober, and Brother Gary, who I enjoy being on the Soul Celebration with just this past weekend when I was with the brother Talik Ibn Rad in the St. Louis area. So I said, just if you got anything you want to say or any questions, just get with me on this in the comment section, and we'll go from there. However, I just want to point this out because this is serious. We are in a very serious time as a people, and it's no more time to be playing games or worrying about who doing what and casting blame on people, or on each other. We ain't got time for none of that. Either we get this right or we keep being tools, whether it's to those who are benefiting off the suffering of our struggle, like even other so-called black people, or like Slave Master himself, as well as others who don't care nothing about us. So like I said, we could just keep taking this for some kind of game, but just keep watching. These people got a plan for us, and they executing it at this moment as I speak. So with that said, I just want to leave that with y'all on this note. And like I said, I will revisit this again very soon, as well as some other things I want to talk about that's more important than this other frivolous stuff like I just spoke about in this video. Peace.